Start with the Coalition of Transport Operators that is pushing for a 30% increase in transport fares following the recent fuel hikes at the pump. The drivers say they have been compelled to propose an increment in transport fares because the government has not scrapped some taxes to cushion fuel increase. The drivers are expected to meet the government today and announce an increase in fares, but ahead of that, passengers say any increment in fares will affect their personal budget. They spoke with Joy News.
Okay, so definitely it's going to affect us because technically this year, most of us, our salaries were increased. So we are operating with the same budget. So 30%, it's on the higher side and definitely is going to affect us. So we will plead with the government if the other taxes on it, which can be taken out for us to be cushioned a little bit, could be done. It could help us a lot.
Walk a distance before they join the bus. Maybe if he's going to Kaneshie, some of them will manage to walk from here to Awudome. If he sees that he's tired, then from there, he will take the car. Some of them also buy bicycles for their children who are schooling. And other old people who are working as securities, they also manage to buy bicycles because the cost of transportation is too expensive. And looking at their salaries, it doesn't help them. So people find so many ways to come to work and live as well. So it affects our work. And our children are also schooling as well. So if you give 10 cedis as transportation for your child, you also have to give him 15 cedis or 20 cedis. And it is also affecting you too. So you are appealing to the government to do something about the fuel price. Instead of increasing the transportation fares, I think something should be done about the fuel prices.
I don't support it because at first if we were paying 1 cedi, we will pay 1 cedi 30 pesos, and that will affect us so much. It will affect us so much. So cost of goods, items will also increase, and it will affect everybody. So I don't support it at all.
I didn't know who can so person because of lorry fare on to me to be why any budget na obedu station near because I told lorry fare so say na there was autono on to me to was I my so at the top for
Imoro Abbas, who speaks for the GPRTU, has been explaining why this proposal.
And if you remember in the budget presentation, government said effective from 1st July 2022, all government activities will go up by 15%. We considered all the others involving GVLA, permit, etc. We considered all these and we arrived at 30% upward adjustment in law effect. But by then, we are aware government has no say in the oil marketing companies buying. As law-abiding as we are, we did not say it's taking effect from Monday, that we are presenting that to government on Monday. This is what we said. I think somebody has misquoted the decision taken at the meeting. So everybody should exercise patience. Yes, we've considered the passengers as well, who are our relatives, hence arriving at that 30%. So this is the situation in which we are. We are aware government has reviewed the subsidies in fuel since 2015, but by then we always want to be law-abiding. Let's give government the opportunity by presenting our grievances to government on Monday, that is tomorrow. And for this time around, we have decided not to wait till about 2 months as we did last year in the upward adjustment, that 13%. But we strongly believe the presentation would have government impact immediately. So this is the standard we took.
Well, but Imoro, you know, there's a disjoint here. You're presenting your case to government on Monday. In that very same vein, we're having, you know, your sister coalition also increase prices by 30%. How do you balance this inconsistency?
That is the coalition. I'm also speaking as well as a spokesperson for coalition as well. Fortunately, I was part of the committee who were giving the work. We were all there. We were all with us. And we never said effective from Monday, the 13% should start to make. That wasn't what the coalition presented. That was why I said someone among us might have misinterpreted or mispresent what we said at the meeting at the police.
You have Mora Bats who speak for the GPRTU on why they're proposing a 30% increment on fares, imminent increase in fuel prices by 30%. And we are joined by Godfred Abubri, who is General Secretary of the GPRTU, to tell us more on this. Mr. Abubri, I'm grateful for your time this morning. What exactly has necessitated this proposal for a 30% increase in fares?
Yeah. Good morning, Asha. But I think the first correction is that we have not indicated that we are increasing fares by 30%.
You said it's a proposal, right?
It is not even a proposal. We are saying that the factors, we went and did a survey, and the survey has to do with the fuel prices, the lubricant prices, the sudden increments on the spare parts, and the increment on the fees. All these are all the components that we always consider their adjustments and then factor them in and to arrive at how much we can adjust our fares. So in that survey when we did, we have gotten all of them combined about some 35% increase. But that doesn't translate that we are equally going to increase fares by 30 or 35%. No.
All right.
These are the components, total of the components that are the determining factors of the running cost of commercial cars. Yeah.
So you have a meeting today, right? With that?
Yes, please. We have a meeting with the Transport Minister.
Okay.
Submitted the report on this our survey to for them to consider. So today that we have been called to meet and then do further discussions on that document.
What are your expectations of this meeting as you go into the meeting? What time even are you going for this meeting?
Well, our expectations suggest that we are just going to do a negotiations as to by what margin are we going to accept and increase our fares? By what margin that we are going to agree and then to do effect on our fares?
So yes, you've indicated that you are asking for 30%. That means that you should be able to defend it when you get to this meeting at the table with the Transport Minister. What will be your biggest argument at this meeting?
You have just quoted me wrongly. I didn't say we have indicated that we are asking for 30%. I didn't say that. I said the factors increment. One thing is that when you do the survey, and then you get about 30% adjustments or increments in total, it doesn't mean that you are going to increase fares by 30%.
Yeah, you are proposing.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm asking, what kind of arguments are you going to put up to ensure that you get what exactly you want?
Yes, even if for now we will get there, our discussions will be centered on, even if we are going to give you the free hand. Oh, I think by your calculation, it's worth it. So go and increase your fares by 30%. All operators will not go and make such a mistake. Because the system as we are now, coupled with the COVID, still there's kind of serious drawbacks. And then the passenger turnout per day is affecting our business. That's why this around we are acting in a different manner by being reluctant in hastily increasing fares. So what we think we are going there is just to ask for the margin that we can increase and still put ourselves in business.
I'm grateful.
And still put ourselves in business.
So this is the proposal for now, 30%.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So exactly the margin you are looking for?
Well, it's not what we're looking for. We think that even though they ask us to see by what time, what margin do we think we will increase, and then all of us will.
That's what you want to ask the minister to tell you how much percent you should charge. Is that what you're saying?
No, we wanted to be aware of the level of, but now if they are looking at only the fuel component, we have given additional areas where there are factors that affect our business. You see, we don't normally look at the fuel component alone. That's why the need for us to do this kind of survey and then to add up the rest for them to see.
So what time are you meeting the minister?
3 o'clock today, please.
3 o'clock. All right. I'm grateful for your time, Mr. Godfred Abubri. He is the General Secretary of the GPRT.